In the divided landscape of Cold War Germany, an extraordinary automotive story unfolded in the city of Dresden, East Germany. The year was 1969, when renowned race car driver and engineer Heinz Melkus introduced a sports car that would challenge the limitations of Eastern Bloc engineering, the Melkus RS 1000. The RS 1000 emerged as a testament to innovation under constraint. At first glance, what caught everyone's attention were its striking gull-wing doors that opened upward, reminiscent of luxury sports cars from the West. But this wasn't just about aesthetics. The doors served a practical purpose, making it easier for drivers to enter and exit the car in tight spaces. This East German marvel stretched 157.4 inches in length, stood 42.1 inches tall, and measured 66.9 inches in width. Its wheelbase of 96.4 inches provided the stability needed for spirited driving. What made the RS 1000 particularly special was its lightweight construction, tipping the scales at just 1,521 pounds thanks to its fiberglass body mounted on a traditional ladder frame chassis. The heart of the RS 1000 was its engine, borrowed from another East German vehicle, the Wartburg 353. However, Melkus wasn't content with using the standard power plant. The mid-mounted, water-cooled, two-stroke, three-cylinder engine underwent significant modifications. While the original Wartburg 353 engine used a single carburetor, Melkus equipped each cylinder with its own carburetor, creating a triple carburetor setup that maximized fuel delivery and combustion efficiency. This modified 992 cubic centimeter engine produced 68 horsepower at 4,500 revolutions per minute, with maximum torque reaching 87 pound-feet at 3,500 revolutions per minute. These numbers might seem modest by today's standards, but in the context of Eastern European automobiles of the late 1960s and early 1970s, they were impressive. The RS 1000 could accelerate from standstill to 62 miles per hour in approximately 12 seconds and reach a top speed of 102 miles per hour. The engine paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, which was itself a modified version of the Wartburg 353's 4-speed gearbox. In a display of resourcefulness typical of Eastern Bloc manufacturing, the clutch system incorporated parts from the Barkus B1000, another East German vehicle. The RS 1000's engineering excellence extended to its custom exhaust system, specifically designed to optimize the scavenging effect crucial for two-stroke engines. This attention to detail helped maintain engine efficiency and performance. The water cooling system played a vital role in managing engine temperatures, especially important given the increased power output of the modified engine. Being a two-stroke engine, the RS 1000 required a specific mixture of gasoline and oil for lubrication. The triple carburetor setup allowed for precise control of this mixture, ensuring optimal engine performance and longevity. When compared to the standard Wartburg 353's 45 horsepower output, the RS 1000's enhanced 68 horsepower represented a significant achievement in East German automotive engineering. The car's handling benefited from independent suspension on both front and rear wheels, using coil springs and stabilizers. Early models featured drum brakes all around, but later versions received an upgrade to disc brakes, improving stopping power and safety. The mid-engine layout contributed to balanced weight distribution, enhancing the car's handling characteristics. Between 1969 and 1979, only 101 Melkus RS 1000s rolled out of the Dresden factory. This limited production run wasn't just about exclusivity. It reflected the challenges of manufacturing specialized vehicles in East Germany during the Cold War era. Despite these constraints, each RS 1000 represented a triumph of engineering ingenuity. The story of the RS 1000 didn't end with German reunification. In 2006, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the original, a limited series of 15 RS 1000s was produced, with the first car unveiled on November 26, 2006. In 2009, Melkus attempted to continue the legacy with the RS 2000, but unfortunately the company faced financial difficulties and declared insolvency in 2012. Today, approximately 80 of the original 101 Melkus RS 1000s survive, each one a precious piece of automotive history. These cars represent more than just transportation. They stand as symbols of innovation and determination in the face of political and economic constraints. The RS 1000 proved that remarkable achievements in automotive engineering were possible even behind the Iron Curtain, and its legacy continues to fascinate car enthusiasts worldwide. In the quaint town of Dülmen, Germany, two brothers dared to challenge automotive giants with nothing but a dream in a small workshop. The Wiesmann GT MF4 wasn't just another German sports car. It was an act of defiance against mass production. What began in 1988 with Martin and Friedhelm Wiesmann crafting simple hardtops would evolve into one of the most exclusive hand-built machines ever to emerge from German soil. With BMW power under its hood and a design that turned heads from Monaco to Frankfurt, the GT MF4 became the ultimate expression of rebellion against conventional car manufacturing. The brothers' initial success with hardtops sparked a greater ambition. In 1993, they unveiled their first complete vehicle, the Wiesmann Roadster MF30. This two-seater showcased their philosophy of blending classic aesthetics with modern engineering. Powered by a 3.0-liter BMW engine generating 228 horsepower, the MF30's body utilized fiberglass-reinforced plastic, demonstrating an early commitment to innovative materials and weight reduction. The real turning point in Wiesmann's history came at the 2002 Essen Motor Show, where they unveiled the MF4 GT concept. This marked their first venture into the world of coupes, expanding beyond their established roadster lineup. The concept car, painted in Whitehall beige, served as a design study, lacking both an interior and mechanical components. However, it captured the imagination of automotive enthusiasts and set the stage for what was to come. The following 9 months saw intense development as Wiesmann's engineering team transformed their vision into reality. Their efforts culminated at the 2003 International Motor Show in Frankfurt, where they presented chassis number 001, the first working prototype of the GT MF4. This version housed a naturally aspirated 4.4-liter V8 engine from BMW, producing 333 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. The decision to pair this power plant with a 6-speed manual transmission emphasized the car's sporting intentions. The path to production wasn't without its challenges. During testing, the prototype suffered an accident that required a complete rebuild. Rather than deterring the team, this setback provided an opportunity for refinement. The rebuilt prototype emerged with a striking matte black finish, and the lessons learned during testing proved invaluable for the production model's development. In May 2005, the production version of the GT MF4 made its grand debut at Top Marques Monaco. The final design incorporated several crucial modifications from the concept. The rear window was reduced in size to enhance aerodynamics. The exterior mirrors, originally borrowed from the MF3 Roadster and sourced from the Fiat Panda, were replaced with larger, more sophisticated units. The front wheel arches received smaller air outlets, positioned higher and adorned with chrome grills and integrated side indicators. The production GT MF4's heart was a 4.8-liter V8 engine, again sourced from BMW. This power plant delivered 367 horsepower and 361 pound-feet of torque, enabling the car to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds and achieve a top speed of 180 miles per hour. The combination of this powerful engine with the car's lightweight fiberglass-reinforced plastic body created an exhilarating driving experience. As the GT MF4 evolved, Wiesmann introduced several variants to cater to different enthusiast preferences. The GT MF4S arrived in 2010, featuring a 4.0-liter V8 engine that produced 420 horsepower. This version could reach 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds and achieve a top speed of 182 miles per hour. Buyers could choose between a 6-speed manual or a dual-clutch transmission. Another notable variant was the GT MF4T, which introduced twin turbocharging to the lineup, producing 407 horsepower and offering a different character from its naturally aspirated siblings. The interior of every GT MF4 reflected Wiesmann's dedication to craftsmanship. Each cabin was meticulously assembled by hand, featuring premium leather upholstery and bespoke details. The dashboard design centered around classic circular instruments, creating an environment that focused entirely on the driving experience. The company's commitment to personalization meant that no two GT MF4s were exactly alike, as customers could specify their own combinations of colors, materials, and options. Production of the GT MF4 continued until 2014, with each example representing the culmination of Wiesmann's expertise in automotive design and engineering. The limited production numbers have made the GT MF4 a coveted collector's item, sought after by enthusiasts who appreciate its unique combination of classic sports car aesthetics and modern performance capabilities. In the world of rare and exclusive sports cars, few names carry the mystique of Keinath Automobilbau, a small German automaker that left an indelible mark on automotive history. Today, we delve into the fascinating story of this unique company, its visionary founder, Horst Keinath, and their crown jewel, the Keinath GTR. Our story begins in the early 1980s in the picturesque city of Reutlingen, Germany. Horst Keinath, driven by an unrelenting passion for automobiles, established Keinath Automobilbau. Unlike major manufacturers who focused on mass production, Keinath began with a different approach, transforming existing Opel models into stunning convertibles. The company's first major project involved the Opel Monza, a luxury coupe that graced European roads between 1978 and 1986. Keinath's team meticulously transformed these coupes into convertibles, strengthening the chassis to maintain structural integrity. This wasn't just about removing a roof. It was automotive engineering at its finest, ensuring the convertible versions matched or exceeded the original's performance and safety standards. Building on their initial success, Keinath formed a strategic partnership with Hammond and Tida and Voll to create a convertible version of the Opel Ascona C3. From 1983 to 1988, this collaboration produced several convertible Ascona C3, each featuring a manually operated soft top and reinforced body structure. These convertibles quickly became prized possessions among automotive enthusiasts, setting the stage for Keinath's future endeavors. The real turning point came in 1996 when Keinath unveiled their masterpiece, the Keinath GTR. This two-door roadster represented everything the company stood for: innovation, exclusivity, and engineering excellence. The GTR wasn't just another sports car, it was a convertible coupe with a clever, hard-top design that could be stored in the trunk, offering drivers the best of both worlds. Under the hood, the GTR offered three distinct engine options, all sourced from Opel. The entry-level 2.0-liter inline-4 engine produced 134 horsepower, capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 10.2 seconds. The mid-range 2.5-liter V6 provided a balanced mix of power and efficiency, though exact performance figures remain somewhat obscure. The range-topping 3.0-liter V6 was the true powerhouse, generating 208 horsepower and propelling the GTR from standstill to 62 miles per hour in just 6.7 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. The GTR's design was a testament to Keinath's attention to detail. The exterior featured sleek lines and a low-slung profile with a wide grille and angular headlights dominating the front end. The interior was equally impressive, with high-quality materials throughout the cabin and an ergonomically designed dashboard that put all controls within easy reach of the driver. In 2000, Keinath made waves at the Geneva Motor Show by presenting a GTR equipped with a 5.7-liter LS family V8 engine, similar to those found in Chevrolet Corvettes. This bold move demonstrated the company's ambition to compete with high-performance sports cars from established manufacturers. The GTR's chassis and suspension system were carefully engineered to deliver an engaging driving experience. Ventilated disc brakes on all four wheels ensured reliable stopping power, while the balanced weight distribution contributed to the car's agile handling characteristics. Safety features included a robust rollover protection system and reinforced chassis design. As the new millennium approached, Keinath began developing their next creation, the GTC. Planned for production in 2003, This two-door sports car was to be available in both coupe and convertible configurations. The GTC was designed around a 3.2-liter V6 engine, producing 218 horsepower and featured advanced aerodynamics developed through extensive wind tunnel testing. However, financial challenges and limited market demand ultimately prevented the GTC from moving beyond the prototype stage. Throughout its existence, Keinath Automobilbau maintained a steadfast commitment to exclusivity and craftsmanship. Each vehicle was built to order, allowing customers to personalize their cars to their exact specifications. This approach, while limiting production numbers, ensured that every Keinath vehicle was unique and special. The legacy of Keinath continues to influence the automotive world today. Their vehicles, particularly the GTR, have become highly sought-after collector's items, appreciated for their rarity and the engineering excellence they represent. While Keinath Automobilbau eventually ceased operations, the company's story serves as an inspiration to other boutique manufacturers, and a reminder that innovation and craftsmanship can flourish even in a market dominated by large corporations. Car enthusiasts and collectors have formed dedicated communities focused on preserving and restoring these rare German machines. These groups work tirelessly to maintain the remaining examples of Keinath's work, ensuring that future generations can appreciate the unique contribution this small company from Reutlingen made to automotive history. Picture this: a compact BMW 3 Series with an engine that could make supercars nervous. In 2005, while most tuning companies were content with simple modifications, a small German outfit called hartge had an outrageous idea. They wondered, what if we took the monstrous V10 engine from BMW's M5 and squeezed it into the smaller 3 Series? It seemed impossible, like trying to fit an elephant into a phone booth. But hartge wasn't interested in impossible. Through sheer engineering brilliance and stubborn determination, they created the H50 V10, a 550 horsepower sleeper that could outrun Ferraris while looking like a regular BMW. The journey begins with hartge's ambitious vision to transplant the powerful V10 engine from the BMW M5 into the smaller, more nimble 3 Series chassis. This wasn't just a simple engine swap. It was a complete re-engineering project that pushed the boundaries of what was possible in automotive modification. The heart of the H50 V10 is its incredible power plant, a modified 5.0-liter V10 engine that produces an impressive 550 horsepower at 7,750 revolutions per minute and 384 pounds-feet of torque at 6,100 revolutions per minute. This represents a significant boost of 50 horsepower over the standard BM M5 engine. The results speak for themselves. The H50 V10 can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds and reach a top speed of around 200 miles per hour, putting it in the company of supercars from that era. But fitting this massive V10 engine into the 3 Series smaller engine bay was no simple task. The hartge engineers faced numerous challenges that required innovative solutions. They had to completely redesign the engine bay, modify the steering rack, and relocate various components just to make everything fit. The cooling system needed substantial upgrades to handle the increased heat output from the more powerful engine. One of the most complex aspects of the build was integrating the M5's sophisticated electronics with the 3 Series systems. This required extensive rewiring and careful programming to ensure all components could communicate effectively. The engineers spent countless hours ensuring that every electronic system worked in perfect harmony. To handle the enormous power output, hartge equipped the H50 V10 with the M5's 7-speed SMG transmission. This required significant modifications to the transmission tunnel and mounting points to fit the 3 Series chassis. The driveshaft and differential were also upgraded to cope with the increased torque, ensuring reliable power delivery to the rear wheels. The suspension system was another area that received substantial attention. Hartge partnered with Bilstein to develop a custom suspension setup that could handle the added weight and power of the V10 engine. The car sits 30 inches lower than a standard 3 Series, featuring adjustable coilover shocks and stiffer springs. This setup provides an optimal balance between comfort and performance, allowing for precise control during spirited driving. The braking system also needed significant upgrades to match the car's enhanced performance capabilities. The H50 V10 features larger cross-drilled rotors paired with multi-piston calipers. At the front, 6-piston calipers clamp down on the rotors, while 4-piston calipers handle braking duties at the rear. This setup ensures the car can safely rein in its tremendous power when needed. While the exterior modifications were subtle, they were purposeful. The H50 V10 features a front spoiler lip, a rear wing, and carbon fiber mirror housings. The car rides on 20-inch wheels with 245 and 30 tires at the front and wider 285 and 25 tires at the rear. These Continental high-speed specification tires provide the grip necessary to handle the car's impressive performance capabilities. Inside the cabin, Hartge created an environment that reflects the car's sporting intentions while maintaining luxury. The interior features carbon fiber trim throughout, a 330 miles per hour speedometer, and a 3-spoke leather steering wheel with carbon fiber inserts. These touches remind occupants that this is no ordinary 3 Series. What makes the H50 V10 truly special is its rarity. Fewer than 10 units were ever produced, each one built to order and tailored to individual customer specifications. The extensive modifications required and the high cost of conversion meant that this would always be an extremely exclusive vehicle. The Hartge H50 V10 represents more than just a modified BMW. It's a testament to what's possible when skilled engineers push the boundaries of automotive design. By successfully combining the compact dimensions of the 3 Series with the thrilling performance of the M5's V10 engine, Hartge created something truly unique in the automotive world. Today, the H50 V10 stands as one of the most impressive examples of automotive tuning ever attempted. Its combination of supercar performance, everyday usability, and extreme rarity makes it a highly sought-after vehicle among collectors and enthusiasts. While Hartge may have built faster or more powerful cars since then, the H50 V10 remains a high-water mark in the company's history, a shining example of what's possible when engineering excellence meets ambitious vision. The legacy of the Hartge H50 V10 continues to inspire automotive enthusiasts worldwide, serving as a reminder that with enough skill, determination, and engineering expertise, the impossible can become possible. It's a car that proves that sometimes the most extraordinary creations come from daring to think differently and having the courage to push beyond conventional limitations. In the aftermath of World War II, as Europe lay in ruins and Germany's industrial might had been shattered, 3 visionary former BMW employees would create one of the most remarkable sports cars of the era. This is the story of the Veritus RS, a testament to human ingenuity and determination in the face of adversity. The year was 1946, and in the quiet village of Hausen am Andelsbach near Sigmaringen in Baden-Württemberg, Ernst Loof, Georg Meyer, and Lorenz Dietrich founded Veritus. These 3 men shared not just a history at BMW, but a dream of building extraordinary racing machines. Their initial venture was modest. They began by rebuilding and enhancing pre-war BMW 328 cars, creating what became known as BMW Veritus vehicles. The first glimpse of Veritus's potential came in 1947 at the Hockenheimring racing circuit. Behind the wheel of a BMW Veritus, driver Karl Kling achieved a stunning victory, clinching the German 2-liter championship. This triumph marked the beginning of Veritus's racing legacy, though it also led to an early challenge. BMW, protective of its brand, objected to the use of their name, forcing the young company to rebrand their creations simply as Veritus. By 1948, the company was ready to unveil their masterpiece, the Veritus RS, with RS standing for Rennsport, or Racing Sport in German. The RS wasn't just another sports car. It represented a complete reimagining of what a racing vehicle could be. Built on a lightweight tubular frame and clothed in sleek aluminum bodywork, the RS combined the mechanical heart of a BMW 328 with significant performance enhancements. Under the hood, the RS featured a heavily modified version of BMW's 2.0-liter straight-six engine. Through careful tuning and the addition of 3 carburetors, The engine now produced between 125 and 135 horsepower, a remarkable figure for the time. Power was channeled through an advanced 5-speed manual transmission, giving drivers unprecedented control over the car's performance. The RS's suspension system was equally impressive, featuring double wishbones at each corner with pushrod-operated, horizontally opposed coilovers manufactured by Öhlins. This sophisticated setup, combined with large, vented disc brakes featuring 6 piston calipers in front and 4 piston calipers in the rear, made the RS a formidable performer on the track. The racing success of the Veritus RS continued into 1949, with Karl Kling dominating Germany's 2.0-liter sports car class. The car's reputation grew beyond German borders, leading to participation in 5 World Championship Grand Prix between 1952 and 1953. These included appearances at the prestigious Swiss, Belgian, and German Grand Prix. At the 1952 German Grand Prix, driver Fritz Ries secured a respectable 7th-place finish, proving the RS could compete with the world's best. The French racing team Meteor saw potential in the Veritus design and began racing the cars under their own name. This partnership proved particularly valuable as it allowed Veritus to bypass restrictions placed on German racing cars in international competitions. Encouraged by their racing success, Veritus expanded their horizons by introducing road-going versions of their racing machines. The Comet Coupe debuted in 1949, essentially offering wealthy enthusiasts a street-legal version of the RS. This was followed by the more refined Saturn Coupe, a 2+2 design, and the elegant Scorpion Cabriolet. Both these later models were styled by renowned designer Ben Bowden. These road cars featured a unique 2.0-liter engine designed by Erich Zipprick and manufactured by Heinkel, as BMW engines were no longer available. Each engine was a masterpiece of engineering, featuring 7 main bearings, 3 downdraft carburetors, and hemispherical combustion chambers. The entirely hand-built nature of these engines meant only 50 were ever produced. Despite receiving over 200 orders, Veritus faced mounting financial difficulties. In 1949, they relocated to larger facilities in Muggensturm to increase production. However, the costs associated with their hand-built engines and bespoke designs proved unsustainable. By 1950, series production had ceased, and the company briefly shifted to producing bodies for Panhard vehicles. In a final attempt to survive, Veritus moved their operations near the legendary Nürburgring racing circuit, focusing on Formula One cars like the Meteor and RS. However, success proved elusive, and by 1953, Veritus had closed its doors forever. Today, of the estimated 20 to 25 Veritus RS models built, only about 15 survive. These rare automobiles stand as monuments to a brief but brilliant chapter in automotive history. The Veritus RS represents more than just a sports car. It embodies the spirit of innovation and determination that helped rebuild Germany's automotive industry after World War II. While Veritus may have lasted less than a decade, its impact on motorsport and automotive design continues to inspire enthusiasts and engineers alike, proving that even in the most challenging times, human ingenuity can produce extraordinary results.